Hi guys, Dr. Rodney White here with another episode of the Sarpy Chiropractic Vlog. Today we're going to talk vitamin D. You've heard me mention this in other videos when we talk immune system and allergies, but every day in here I get asked the question, how much should I take and how do I know whether I'm deficient in it? Well, first of all, to find out whether you're deficient in it or not, you need to find a doctor who practices more functional medicine, who's going to test your blood levels for vitamin D. Most of the time I read in the research that you should really have it tested every 6 months. I'll make a confession. I don't. I have my own tested probably every 2 years, but I've also never been outside normal range. So it kind of depends on where you're at. If you've been low, I would test every 6 months until you've shown a consistent pattern that your body is absorbing it properly. Once you're good, like I said, you can be like me, every 2 years is fine. So how much should you be taking? Unless you're severely deficient in it, well, for me personally, I take 5,000 units of vitamin D a day, so it's much easier to buy a tablet that has 5,000 units per tablet instead of trying to get it. Imagine if you only had 400 units in a tablet, you're swallowing a lot of pills. In winter, when I'm not seeing any sunlight, I'll take 10,000 units a day. I'll also really increase how much I take if I have even a sniffle, a chance of maybe even being run down or getting sick, because of course vitamin D is the number one thing that's going to boost your immune system. It lifts the antimicrobial properties of all of your cells. Some days when I felt a little under the weather, I've taken up to 50, 60, 70,000 units spread throughout the day, of course. But for an adult, you're not going to hit toxic ranges. In kids, it varies on how much they should be taking. My almost 8-month-old is getting somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 units a day of liquid vitamin D. As she gets a little older, we'll ramp that up to 2,000 to 3,000. And once they're 8, 9, 10, they can easily be getting 4,000 or 5,000 units a day. The brands that I feel comfortable with and I use myself are either NutraWest or a company called ProThera that's also, you'll find their name as Claire Labs. They're the same company. Just from the research I've done, I think that they make the best quality that I've found and been able to get my hands on. And the beautiful thing about vitamin D is it's very, very cheap. So the first step, go and find out how low you are. Then if you're not very low, you can supplement with the right amount of vitamin D. If you're very low, you're going to have to really ramp that up. Sunlight, of course, will also help your body produce more vitamin D. And being deficient in it, it's everything from our low bone density isn't so much always a calcium problem. Vitamin D is the magnet that's going to suck it to your bones, so you need it for that. I was reading a research paper the other day that found women who are deficient in vitamin D are 47% more likely to get breast cancer. So the spectrum of what it does is really getting bigger and bigger as they dive into it. So for the cost of it and how easy it is to get it and how easy it is to test for it, no one really should let themselves get deficient in it. So that's the Sarpy perspective on vitamin D. If you have any other questions, just leave a comment. Please share this content, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and have a great day.